Oh, we're live. Oh, hey guys, we're live. I thought he was gonna do the countdown, and live sounded like 5. So, all right.
I thought so too.
We're back, everybody. Again, I am Greg Tito, dungeon mastering this amazing thing of Out of the Abyss live. Check it out. Also, check out Sword Coast Legends, an amazing computer RPG made from our friends at Nspace and from Digital Extremes. Here's a backwards code. You guys can look in a mirror and check that shiz out. It's amazing. Awesome. It's a standard edition, free on Steam with this code. Check it out. You guys are awesome. Okay, right back in. Oh, I have to rip it now that you said rip it.
Thank you.
Rip it. All right, right back into it. Demogorgon was smashing Sloobludop, but it actually receded back into the Darklake in pursuit, maybe, of the actions of Marrok, who was able to avoid being capsized and thrown into the waters, eaten by awesome manta ray-looking like creatures with large fangy teeth that you also were able to destroy. There's now cuddling in the boat happening, I suppose. So you guys are a little bit separated. Marrok is by himself. And in the other boat is Thoondaar, Arrizima, and Ruki paddling as fast as they can away from the village of Sloobludop in the Darklake, which is... The Darklake is I'm trying to create an atmosphere of woe and terror. Which is very hard with the giggling. It is very funny. I don't know what is funny, but I'm sure it's very funny.
So sorry. I'm in here now. All right, let's go. We were done.
So despite all that was just happening, you guys are oddly buoyed and feel the joy.
That's right. This is why this is happening.
Like relief, right?
Yeah.
You got away. We're like, oh, thank God.
We did it.
Oh, man.
Phew.
That was insane.
Yeah.
So Marrok, what are you doing in the boat by yourself?
At this exact moment, now that I realize he's not immediately trying to kill me, I'm gonna go ahead and just move my hood back and then run my hand through my hair and just sigh heavily and just kind of take a minute of just like, oh jeez,
Still alive.
Number of expletives.
Okay. So you're not trying to paddle away anymore?
No, I am. I'm still using one hand, but I'm slowing down a little bit because I'm just taking a minute because that was pretty high stress.
Got it.
You know,
We're gonna die.
Okay. In the other boat, you guys, then Thoondaar and Hemeth are still kind of paddling away as much as possible. After about 20 minutes or so, you really do start to get tired. Thoondaar does, even though he's quite strong. And Hemeth, all right, we can take a quick break. I think we've gone about as far away as we can.
I start paddling.
Okay. You can, yes,
I'm
fine.
gonna take a turn.
Good. You continue. In your boat, you actually hear a voice call out. Says something like, hello?
Hello, is anyone still alive? Hello?
Merrick considers saying something. Waits until it comes again.
Make a perception check.
17.
And as well, Yichao, you make a perception check.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Great. 16.
16. Okay, so you, Marrok, with your dark vision, you're able to kind of see another watercraft about 50 feet away from you. Doesn't seem to be paddling or anything, but there is a figure that looks like it's kind of looking out. And then you can't see anything other than the village kind of on fire, about 200 feet away from you, and lots of waves. You're really not sure what was happening, but you do hear a voice that appears at least somewhat closer to you, saying expletive, 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 and sighing heavily.
I'll cast light.
Okay.
On my, I'll cast light on the area, like kind of on the boat, like head of my boat, and just so I can see a little further into the darkness.
Okay.
He's gonna very quickly put his hood back on out of just reflex, like what the fuck?
Right. And then you see in more detail the figure. What does it look like?
So she is about average height, 5'8". She is wearing a what looks to be a very nice cloak for someone who's wandering about the Underdark. She's pretty well dressed, well put together.
Race?
A human.
Oh, human. Okay.
She is a little older. She's in her probably 30s, 40s. And she's not
So,
old.
by the way.
Just older.
Older.
Oh,
Thanks,
old-ish.
everyone.
Old-ish.
Ancient.
I'm
So old. 35 is the old. Okay. So she's like in her early 40s.
Yes.
And kind of like a couple strands of gray hair, but otherwise like brown hair, and like she's just looking very concerned.
Okay.
Yeah. Not threatening.
Wait, are you a female now?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a.
You're dual wielding.
Awesome. Oh my
Dual
gosh.
wielding characters.
Thoondaar! Thoondaar does this. And Thoondaar says, wait, no,
Wait,
hold on.
Rowan.
Okay, Marrok is going to reflexively place one hand near his rapier, and then just lean forward. Hello?
I saw what happened at the village, or part of what happened, but
You did?
all I saw was eruptions of flame and loud noises and chaos.
Oh.
What happened out there?
Marrok's gonna, slowly
Paddle.
Paddle, thank you. Paddle closer. That happened, yeah.
Probably want a cracker.
Yeah, paddle closer. Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Molly, and well, I have my own reasons for being in the Underdark, but who are you? You look like you've been through a lot.
Question. Before I answer that question.
Oh.
How do I know you're real?
Oh, you've been through a lot. I suppose you'll have to take my word for it. Here, take my hand, and she reaches out a hand, pretty non-threatening, as non-threatening as she can muster.
Oh, this is so tense.
My boat. My boat seems to be in much better shape than yours. Perhaps you can come with me.
Rude.
Not to pass judgment on your craft.
Little late. Fine. Sure. Fine. Hi, Marrok. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna crawl into as dexterously as possible. I'm gonna do a backflip because I'm a rogue.
Alright, make me an acrobatics check.
Alright.
See if you can debark and then embark.
15.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll at least be able to get in nimbly.
You don't fall in.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
well done.
You maybe do it with a bit of a flair.
Perfect.
Oh. I see.
I see.
Tell me, what happened on the shore? We should probably get further away. Are you alone out here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I believe him?
Oh yeah, should I make it?
Yeah, make an insight check.
I'll make it.
Can I make a persuasion check at the same time?
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
A perception check maybe, more appropriately.
It's a 12 for insight.
Well, really. That's an 8 total.
So, Molly, you can tell that he's definitely lying.
Oh, you've survived all alone down here with no companions in that large fight on the shore.
Yep. Sure did. They're all just me.
They're all
I rolled an 8, so I'm not very persuasive.
They're all just me.
They're all
Well,
just me.
Where can I take you, perhaps?
Away from here would be good.
Okay, we can do that.
What are you doing out here anyway? I don't understand.
I'm looking for something.
What?
Something.
Yeah, that. Uh-huh.
I don't need to tell you.
You don't. That's fair.
You're not telling me I can get the truth. So.
Oh, hey, that's just right down the fine.
All right, well, let's shift focus for a little bit over to boat number 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're number 1.
Yeah, you guys are number 1.
Okay, so what are our surroundings looking like at this point?
You can't see anything. It's basically a black darkness for what appears to be, feet, yards, maybe even miles around you.
What can we hear?
You hear, every once in a while, you hear kind of fish splashing noises. Very faintly, if you make several perception checks in a row, you would hear the limo googa, limo googa, still kind of happening behind you. But even those start to fade away as less and less voices contribute to that.
So do we know at all how far away the next city is?
Do you say that out loud?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hemeth says, next city. I don't know what that means, but my home of Gracklestug is that way. That's where I've kind of been going.
Which way is that way?
It's east.
No.
Ish.
Okay.
Does he know which way east is since everything's dark and we're in a boat?
Well, we Duergar have a bit of navigation skill down here. My people, I'm a merchant. We use this waterway here to trade with some of the other folks. We don't trust them, but we'll trade with them.
So do you know how far away we are from your hometown, or how long?
Yeah, if I think we were in Sloobludop, which is on the other side of the Darklake, we may be able to make it in a craft like this with all of us paddling, maybe 3 or 4, rests. We should be able to get there.
Okay. So I think that we should just stay in the boat, keep going. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Thoondaar, what do you think?
Thoondaar wants to go where there's no more water. Take just anywhere out off of this boat would be great.
Yeah, I think we should just keep going, and I think what we should do is take turns with resting and paddling, and just pretty much keeping on guard.
I'll help paddle as well, since my strength is up there. I forget what the name of our the companion that's in the boat with us is.
Hemeth.
Hemeth.
Yeah.
Hemeth, have you ever seen a creature like that before?
No, I've never seen anything of the like. My people know of the creatures that come from the abyss. There's a few stories. I remember my mammy telling me about what happens. If us bad Duergar were not following the laws, we would be thrown into the abyss. And that creature looks like it might have come from we know of a demon lord called the Demogorgon. That's what it looked like to me.
What are your thoughts on it coming up and just chomping our boat from under the water?
My thoughts on it are...
You think that it's possible it's going to happen?
Crazy as Darrow, really.
So sightings of him are pretty rare.
Yeah, no one has ever seen this creature.
Is it basically thought of as mythical? In a way?
Yeah, it's another. The abyss is a whole other plane. The wizards might be able to tell you more, but
other than seeing Demogorgon, is there anything else that's been going on down here that has kind of led you to believe that things are a little awry?
Other than seeing a being of myth and imagination.
No, but I mean, like, are there any other indications that things aren't right, things aren't well?
I've heard some crazy stories in the last few weeks, but this is the Underdark. I mean, there's a lot of things happen all the time. Monsters attacking. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But maybe we should find out once we get back to Gracklestug. I can make some inquiries, introduce you to people who know more. Hopefully, it won't interrupt my work as a merchant any more than it already has.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Onward.
Onward. Yes. All right. Well, I'll continue paddling for now. Thoondaar, is that your name?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're much stronger. So you be the engine. I'll be the navigator.
That sounds fine.
All right then. Here, and he hands you the better than your weapon. It's already gonna get rusty. Hopefully, I can hook you up with a guy in Gracklestug who can get you a better weapon than that.
Great.
Yeah. This is crappy orc work. And he throws it down.
I think I just I deck him for saying that.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
gonna throw a punch at that.
Okay, make me to hit roll.
8. Good thing.
So yeah, you miss, and he kind of dodges out of the way. He's like, "What the? You want to fight on this boat right now?"
This was my father's axe.
I was talking about the axe that Marrok gave me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
He eyes you oddly, and then he... Is he all right?
I'm fine. Anyone got a problem with that? Anyone want to say anything different to that? I'm fine.
I think I'm gonna whisper. He's never acted like this before.
We should keep an eye on him.
Maybe we should.
I can hear you guys muttering about me.
Yeah.
It's really awkward. It's a small boat, guys.
I said it really quietly, okay?
I'm literally right in front of you.
Right here.
Maybe we should.
Okay, well, yeah,
do
let's...
whatever.
Anyway,
hey,
it's fine.
we don't have to be friends on this boat.
I'm
I just want us to stay alive. That's all I care about.
Does Thoondaar seem to be pretty agitated? Like, should we fear him right now?
Roll me an insight check,
All of us?
if you want to.
Yeah, I want to know. I gotta know this.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It's a 10.
I got a 16.
Oh no.
Okay.
With a 10, you definitely, I mean, nothing other than what you said, where like, he's never really acted like this before.
Yeah.
And you kind of do, Zima, you can kind of see that there's
There's
maybe
a
an
little bit of
oddness,
crazy look in
oddness
his
behind
eyes.
his eyes, but you're not sure if it has to do with what just happened and being separated and all that.
All right.
Are we operating on the assumption that Marrok is dead? Because we're not planning to look for him. We just think he's
Wow.
dead.
No.
That was close. That was quick.
Yeah. We've done that to everyone else in the party.
You were literally standing, or you were in a boat right next to a demon lord. Like.
Yeah, you're dead too.
What? No, that's all fine and good to assume that I'm dead. Not one of you is mourned me except for Heaven.
No.
I mean-
Helob cried. Helob cried a
One
tear.
tear.
Yeah.
That one tear.
All right.
My
So
own
with that, we'll transition back to boat number 2.
God's beard.
Molly and Marrok. Molly and Marrok. I like it.
Adorable.
This is like a sitcom waiting to happen.
In the Underdark.
Oh my gosh.
What are you guys doing?
So you're telling me a large demon attacked the village?
I don't know what it was. Sure. I mean, I'd never seen that thing in my life.
From your descriptions, it sounds like something I've only come across in my studies.
Make me a Arcana roll.
Crit fail!
Crit fail.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Molly does not study.
Molly,
So
never
she's
heard
actually
of-
lying and
I've
things like that. I've
never
come
heard
across that in my studies.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I'm just
never-
gonna.
I've just never heard of anything like 2 heads and 10. That sounds crazy.
I'll tell you one thing. The party sure. Well, never mind.
Nope. Gonna keep that one under the chest.
I'm gonna not say that one because that's bad.
Okay.
No, I don't know you well enough to make puns yet. I rolled a 1 on that pun, so
Rather
never
grateful.
mind.
Yeah, the pun roll has failed. All right, so where are you guys going?
Yeah, where exactly are you taking me?
I'm gonna take you to the last known city where I came from.
Oddly enough, it was Gracklestug.
Gracklestug.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I hadn't found what I was looking for there, but perhaps you would be better off there, and I can always resume my search afterwards.
Why didn't you find it?
It's on the move, I think.
Ooh, what is it?
You're very nosy.
Yes, it's my job.
Really? You work for someone?
No. That's 12? 12?
What are you trying to do?
Deceive him that I don't do anything like that? I just realized I said that's my job, collecting information, being nosy. And no!
Make an insight check, contested by his 12.
18.
So yeah, you can kind of see he's dodging the question.
Look, I understand if you're not trustful down here, but I just want to say we're in a boat, and I want to trust you enough to know that you're not going to do anything to harm either of us when my back is turned.
No, I don't see any problems here. I think we're going to be just fine.
I'm regretting this. I just sail in silence for a while.
Okay. Back to boat number 1. The first kind of hour span has passed. You guys have been looking at Thoondaar kind of suspiciously, but that's about it. He doesn't seem to have done anything else to warrant that. Hemeth says it's about time at least some of us try to get some rest.
Okay.
In the meantime, the Darklake is dangerous, so we want to be alert as possible. Always keep a watch. We're low on food. We don't have any, I assume. I don't have anything. The Kuatoa took whatever I had with me.
Do you still have that thing on your short sleeve?
Oh yeah.
That's
not the dude.
It's if you kept it.
Yeah.
It's in the thing.
Yeah.
That
That is a thing. Thanks.
thing looks disgusting. It's a itzalcoatl, or how do you pronounce it? Hold on one second. Exatochytl.
Wow.
What Greg Billsman said. Exatochytl. They're disgusting, but it's protein.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that we should try to heat it up before.
And if you have any magics?
I don't have anything that would help.
What?
Do you guys? Can you guys
Is it?
create
I'm not
fire?
there.
I can purify food and drink, but
That's not bad. By purify, you mean cook it?
I don't know if it does that.
Okay.
I don't think it does that.
There's always
You can try.
We could always go to the shore for a moment and
I don't
cook
know
it
if we
and-
can. I don't know
No.
where the shore. We don't know where the shore is.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hemeth says, well, I mean, as I was about to say, the Darklake is dangerous. There's many, it's not exactly one large open waterway. There's we have to go around, go into chambers that have low-hanging ceilings. There's definitely places where we could stop if possible, but I'd like to get the grackle stug as close as as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I do think eating would be preferable though, if we can, at some point.
He, may I? And he reaches out towards the.
I hand it over.
Takes a bite. Chews it slowly. You see like a little bit of blood coming off of his. You're the one who wanted to eat.
Rare.
That's not what I had in mind.
It doesn't matter what you have in mind if you want to survive. You have to.
Would you mind purifying this?
Ugh,
Yeah.
tastes disgusting. Ugh.
So the purifying will only make it free of poison and disease.
At least we won't.
Is that like
After everything.
Yeah, you might.
Rebecca said no, but that's not a big deal.
Hemeth says, yeah.
and I'd have to use one of my.
He actually spits out what was in his mouth. He's like, you might want to do that. It just-
Fine. Okay.
Okay.
Space
Yep.
goes down
Yep.
like half a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pray to my
You
goddess
might-
of joy. Please
Yeah.
bless this food that we may eat and survive this lake.
Praise be.
Praise be.
Can you do that every time you cast a spell from now on?
Can we like listen? Do we hear the song floating across the water?
You guys, yeah, go ahead, make me a perception check.
All right, 19.
No.
19. So you do hear ethereal song coming from somewhere. You're not exactly sure where with the echoes. Maybe it's just kind of a trick of the chambers, but it does seem to be coming out there, and it sounded vaguely like Kayla's voice.
As she's doing that, I'm going to sit down and meditate.
My head, my face, and go, no, what?
Never
I got a 5, so I figure I didn't hear much.
Never mind.
No, you were sleeping or something.
I was drooling. Yes, my
Well, and
face.
it'll
Yes.
do.
And you're meditating when
But I'm going to cast a minor illusion of like this angelic being above our boats. as
Which
she
makes
sings.
me even happier.
Yeah.
That brings me joy. Thank you, Ruki.
You're welcome.
What the hell is that? Did you guys see that? Did you
What?
just make that spell?
What are you talking about?
Is that part of your
Yes.
cleric?
It's part of my goddess of joy.
She's magical.
Goddess of joy?
Yes. Goddess of joy. Don't worry about it.
That
It's fine.
makes
I
no
caress
sense.
his face.
About it. You could say that.
He recoils in like horror.
Joy, I don't know.
What is the matter with?
He's asking a question.
Gotta get back.
Sorry.
He mutters something in a language you don't know.
So this spell has also purified the water within a 5-foot radius, so we can get water too.
Glug glug.
Glug, glug, glug.
Don't drink. This has to do with your spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It keeps it free of poison and disease, so hopefully there's nothing else in there. That's
Good.
No poison.
This water is unclean. That's why we only drink beer.
The ale.
Yes, the Darklake ale. Darklake stout.
Stout,
Yes, we tried an ale. It didn't turn out very good. So we went with a stout, which made it a little bit bitter. It's good.
Obviously.
Yes. So Hemeth is now definitely suspicious of all three of you. He's kind of gets a little bit more reserved and only speaks when spoken to.
Oh.
All right, going back to boat number 2.
All right. We've got a very long boat ride ahead of us from the sounds of things.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-oh.
Do I know?
Nothing? Nope, I just said that out loud.
So I'm going to make you a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you what happened back at the in exchange for you telling me what it is you're looking for.
You are curious.
Well, obviously.
Well, I'm looking for someone. He's very important to me, and he's been missing for some time. And initially, I thought it was something terrible, but now I'm not sure. I don't know if he's left or if he has been taken. Things I've discovered recently have confused things, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
See, sibling, husband.
It's my son.
Wow. Excellent. Apologies, by the way. Sorry.
That's all right. You wanted to know.
I did.
So what happened on the shore?
I don't really know exactly how we ended up in the Underdark. I'm going to be honest on that one.
Oh.
But I was with a group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
and we narrowly escaped prison,
Okay.
only to find ourselves trapped as a fake sacrifice in that whatever village.
Sloobludop.
No, that was correct.
Thank you.
I'm gonna roll knowledge if I know what he's talking about. Nope.
Nope.
Every time. Every
I'm
time.
the least knowledgeable wizard.
I know, Jack. Anyway, that's when that thing attacked, and the only thing I could think of was getting my friends to safety. So,
So you lied to protect them in case I was a threat.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. I cast fire. I cast fire at the. I actually did some marvelous scientific calculations. If you'd like to hear about it.
We have the time.
It's a long boat ride.
I would love to hear your theories on. I didn't realize you were a spellcaster.
Yes.
I'd love to hear your theories on advanced dynamics
Thermodynamics.
No, pyrodynamics.
Oh, apologies.
Spellcasting here.
Yes, no, sorry.
Can I get Molly and Merrick's passive perception score real quick?
Good old 10.
17, actually.
Wow, you're
35.
So as you guys are talking, Merrick, you're kind of engrossed in your scientific discussion, but then you start to hear what sounds like a fuzzy sound.
I do have the feat alert, which I think just says I can't be surprised, but I don't. It doesn't affect my perception.
Okay.
Interesting.
Huh?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
What is that? What is that?
I'm not sure I know. I have never heard that before.
You've come this direction before.
Yes, and this was not part of this trip.
Okay. Can I start looking around, like trying to see?
Sure. Make me an active perception roll. Yeah.
Anyways, 9.
9. You're not really sure what direction it's coming from.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
and you
that while
can't
you're sitting closer to me, you got all of my bad rolls.
Yeah, you got infected with the bad roll. Well, he was doing bad rolls before, honestly.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I was just scraping by every time.
I'll also.
Did you have a light thing earlier?
Oh, yeah.
You did a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll cast light again and look about
Okay.
the boat.
Yeah, go ahead and make me.
3.
3. Well, even with the lights, you're still not able to really hear anything. But what you can see though is, or you're not able to hear what direction this like all-encompassing sound is coming from. But you can see that there seems to be some movement in the water in front of you. The current seems to be increasing in speed, and you're almost able to see that the boat is just starting to move a little bit faster.
This was not here before.
It wasn't here before?
The current did not move like this before. It's the Underdark. Things change.
Oh, for God's sake.
Make me a quick intelligence check.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm so smart. I am 23.
You have heard of Duergar crafting something in the Darklake to deal with waterfalls and things like that. And you think that this may be one of those situations.
Like something that Duergar crafted to deal with a waterfall where...
Or maybe a waterfall.
We're headed towards a waterfall?
Yes.
Don't go chasing.
Oh, great.
Can you repeat that to make sure everyone can hear how bad that was?
Hey, please. Shh.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Should I
That
stuck
wasn't
to
a
the
song.
rivers and the lakes?
Stick to the rivers and the dark lakes.
That you're used to.
So you guys are still moving towards it at pretty quick.
I don't know.
This might be a waterfall. I don't...
What?
How
How do you just find a waterfall?
I don't know.
Can I do something else?
Yeah, what can you do?
I don't know.
Come up with an idea.
I'm gonna start, I don't know, trying to paddle us like
That's a start. Okay, good. So
like trying to angle the boat not
make me
directly
an
into the
athletics
current.
check if you're gonna try and go against the current.
20.
Oh, well, that's very good. All right, so you're able to kind of steer the boat to the side, and you definitely are able to see like there's some rock formations on the other side. So you're able to kind of get the boat at least kind of on the thing, and it doesn't look like you're in danger of going over. You know, like the front is up on the rock, and then the current is almost kind of taking the boat a little bit this way. So you kind of have to hold on as far as you can.
Okay.
Yichao, with your intelligence check, you were able to kind of see like, oh look, I think there's a mechanism over there.
Okay.
So we need to get to the mechanism.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Probably
start helping me paddle or something.
Hold still.
Okay.
Was the mechanism on like a rock thing?
Yes.
How far away is it?
It's about 30 feet away and you're starting, now that with your light spell, you kind of can see water falling down there.
Cool. I will just Misty step over there and flip the mechanism.
Misty step?
Misty step?
What's up with
No way,
Misty
really?
step?
Yeah.
All right, so
I want that.
Molly disappears and then reappears. What was your light spell cast on?
It was cast on the bow of the ship.
Okay, so you're still in light, but 30 feet away you see Molly reappear.
Okay, question. At this point then, since I'm the only one in the boat, but the front was kind of latched up on the edge there, can I do a check of some kind to jump out and start trying to pull it on to like stabilize the boat?
Yeah, go ahead. Make another like a strength check. Or athletics. I
There
mean,
you go. No!
You're throwing all
you
the
failed your
dice.
athletics check
Again! Okay.
again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
17.
All right, good. So you're kind of able to hold the boat steady. You're doing the hold steady.
Steady?
All right, so you're over by the mechanism, and you're able to see, like, yes, and it looks definitely of
Is that your
Duergar
hold
make,
steady?
and it's a simple enough kind of lever system, and then able to, and as you pull it, you hear mechanisms kind of moving using almost the hydro power of what's happening, and you see maybe there's enough light where you kind of hear and kind of perceive that there's a mechanism that's rising up.
Awesome.
And then all of a sudden the water starts to fill that space.
Great.
And with your intelligence check from before, you realize that once that's full, you can get the boat there and then release the mechanism again, and you will safely go down.
Underdark locks?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
This is neat.
All right,
You're
so
gonna be okay. I convey that information.
okay, it takes a little bit of time. It takes about a half hour to an hour to make that all happen. As the mechanism is finally, like you seem like you're lowered, and it's about 50 feet down. Like it would have been very dangerous if you guys had made this without hitting that mechanism. As the mechanism kind of comes down, you see a boat with 4 figures in it.
Oh.
It looks like they were waiting for the lock to be done. And they say, "Hey, what? You're not Duergar." He calls out in common. Who are you?
I nudge you to speak.
I'm back at the boat. Did you come back and find me?
Yeah, you guys were in the boat in the lock.
Setting the mechanism.
Oh.
Yeah.
I assumed you guys were able to figure that out.
Yeah, okay, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Piece that together now.
Yeah, so you're at the bottom of the lock. The water is now like going over like a true waterfall. The mechanism is down, but now you're on the lower level.
Okay.
And you see a boat in front of you with 4
Spin your
doors.
stories like you do.
Who are you?
Just
We're Rangers.
market traders just wandering through the Underdark on our way to a new city to hopefully sell some wares.
You're coming to Gracklestug?
Yes.
You're a few days away, a few rests away, but okay. How did you figure out? I figured with that. Haha, it was pretty high up there. How did you know this? How the mechanism worked? If you'd never been here before.
We dabble in collections of different mystical items and machinery, and have practiced some study.
Duergar engineering is famous for
all over the
Yeah.
place.
Mm.
That's why we came to.
So you're wizards then?
Yes.
Yes. Also.
Mm. Well, Gracklestug has a wizard tax.
Oh.
You can pay me now and you'll be fine.
They don't have a wizard tax.
20 gold pieces each.
They're mugging us. We're being mugged. I say not very subtly.
Not very subtly.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we're not mugging you.
Oh. They heard.
You know they're in a boat and we're in a boat.
Mm.
You know what I love about that?
What?
Boats are flammable.
Oh.
Flammable?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Did you know?
Is that?
Boats catch on fire really easily in water. But I mean, you'll be fine, I'm sure. Being able to swim, right?
Mm. Are you good at water and the waterways? Perhaps if we are on fire, we can make your boat on fire too.
I doubt it, because you'd probably want to put yours out first. Unless, again, you're an excellent swimmer, then I don't doubt it.
Caro? And the Duergar in the back says, "Yes, boss. You want to put a javelin in that one talky one's face?" "Yes, boss."
You could, but then how are you going to get your wizard tax?
Off your body.
You're in a different boat. I'm going to go ahead and cast Firebolt right now.
What are you casting?
All right, roll initiative.
Okay.
Sorry, boat number 1.
Sorry, everyone.
Whatever.
What are you guys doing?
Still taking turns rowing, right?
We're
just getting
14.
along.
paddling
18.
along.
14 and 18.
Singing TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
You have a fire spell.
Maybe some
Okay,
jerky.
good. Back me on this.
I heard you explain the plan to the enemy.
Oh, good. Thank you. I heard you explain the plan. I should have rolled something for more of that. I was deceptive. I should have rolled intimidation.
Oh well.
Or charm.
Should have charmed him.
Okay, what did you guys get?
18 and 14.
You could have charmed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hardcore
Okay.
charm.
Go ahead. 18 goes first.
Great. I guess I'm gonna follow his lead and I'm just gonna firebolt the boat, trying to catch it on fire.
You're not attacking them, you're attacking the boat?
Actually, I'm attacking the guy who's threatening to javelin my new friend in the
Set a
face.
javelin on fire. That'd be funny.
I'm
I don't think you can call shot on firebolt. I don't want to set that as a precedent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firebolt is that's a 20.
It's a hit?
Yeah.
We're low.
And it's 4d10. This guy.
Sorry.
Sorry
8
for what?
damage.
Mics are a little low.
I'm sorry.
You were a little bit back.
All right.
No, that's fair.
We'll lean in. So 8 damage to the guy threatening to javelin my.
And he definitely does burst a little bit into flame around him, but does not ignite.
Oh, he hot.
Okay, go ahead, Marrok.
Oh, sweet. You go now?
Yep.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
You're gonna
I'm
fire.
I'm definitely gonna aim for the boat, though. My
Okay,
brain's-
you can aim for the boat.
Oh. I don't like that, Joe. Never mind. I'm going for the same thing. I'm going for
You
the
can.
guy-
I just said
Nope.
yes. Go ahead.
Nope, do it. Change my mind.
All right.
That look in your eye.
Guys, your high pitched voices.
Was that another one?
No, but it's a 9.
Oh,
Okay.
that doesn't hit. So your fireball goes wide. They are up, and Javelin Boy throws one at you, but he misses. Does a 15 hit you, Marrok?
15 hit you, Marrok?
What?
15,
yes,
does that
it
hit
does.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
Just barely.
Just.
You take,
Don't tell me that.
jeez.
Oi!
Oh, wait. So
20.
I'll give you, you take 4 points of damage as the javelin kind of nails you. That was two of them.
No, I didn't heal at all in that entire time we were on the boat.
The other one looks at you and
Get over here then. Hurry up and fast.
the leader, he kind of looks behind him and says, brace yourself, boys.
Boys.
And he enlarges into something that's
A Steve Puft Marshmallow
10
Man.
feet high, and he smashes his war pick down on your boat.
Ah, jeez.
You're hooped.
Good word choice.
That's good.
Does a 12 hit you, Molly?
It barely does not.
Okay, so he misses you, and you're able to kind of dodge out of the way, so it falls harmlessly in the water. The other one also tries to throw a javelin, but 11 misses both of you, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are up.
I'm gonna cast Sleep on the crew there and try. Is it just the two of them actually?
There's 4 in total.
Great. I'm gonna cast Sleep on their little party.
Okay,
So
roll me.
that's 5d8 and then however many hit points, starting with the lowest, going up.
Correct.
So I'm gonna borrow some d8.
Oh, please.
Do you want another one?
So that's 7. Ooh.
Nice.
20 and then 23 hit points worth of putting people to sleep.
Total?
Total.
Okay, so the one that was hit by the fireball falls asleep.
Sweet.
Just one. Great. That's
Just-
all
just
better
that?
at lower levels. Yep, that's it. And then and I'm gonna step back on our boat a little bit.
So the one that's enlarged is still there, and then the other 2 are throwing javelins. Marrok.
What you got, Marrok? What you got?
You're on opposing boats back and forth.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, man.
Just wanted to point out, you guys could have talked your way out of this.
No, I thought about that.
You were very close to it until it.
You did this to yourself.
Can we
Intimidation.
still talk?
You could talk if you want.
It's a
You're
free
kind of
action.
already slept and dealt damage to each other.
F it. Oh! No, can I do that? Hold on. No, I can't. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a rough spot.
I'm not gonna stab him. The only thing I'm gonna do is shoot at him at this point, so I might as well just keep going with my cantrip.
Firebolting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna shoot. Well, the other guy's asleep now, so I'm gonna shoot the big guy.
Okay.
Just cause, why not?
These
I
tables.
threw it this way.
These
You saw
tables,
that, right?
Yeah, these tables are
But I threw
slanted.
it up the table. 15.
That's a miss.
Oh boy. It's not my
It's not
turn.
boding well.
That's correct. It's their turn. So, big one smashes down with his war pick and hits.
Straight up nail someone.
I'd say this is rather dicey.
Ah! Oh yeah, it's 2d8.
I was really hoping things would heat up by now, but my fireball keeps missing.
Ooh, low damage, so you're okay there.
down.
6 points of damage
You're on fire
against
today.
you, Molly.
Okay.
Seems to think of you as the wizard that's dangerous.
Put one guy to sleep. That's real dangerous.
Try to keep your boat okay, so that I can take it back to Gracklestug for a profit.
That's very nice.
And the other 2 throw javelins, both of which miss. Yeah, go ahead, Molly. You're up.
All right. Hang on.
What do you got here? Can I just?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Could you cast this?
What would you guys have done in a situation like that?
Well, I would have used my feminine wiles and got my way out of it.
Surprise! Surprise!
It's too bad you have to roll with disadvantage for that.
Oh. Oh.
Your character does.
All right. All right.
It's gonna be okay.
Okay, what are you doing? You gonna do it?
I'm gonna cast suggestion on this guy.
Okay.
It's a DC 14 to save. So for wisdom.
He fails.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm like, instead of taking us on the boat, why don't we just go our separate ways? We don't want to cause any more harm to each other.
All right.
So suggestion says, suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. And if they fail, then they will do it to the best of their ability for the entire duration, which is up to 8 hours with concentration.
Okay. He kind of, you can see he's enlarged. He kind of looks back. He looks at his comrade who's asleep, and he says, and he falls back to normal size, and he says, "If you are truly merchants, you are making a poor job of it. But
We're
fine.
new at this.
We do not want to be dead on this day. You may
Not
go.
this day.
Maybe tomorrow.
You may continue on.
Not this day.
All right. Thank you.
What are your names?
My name is
James.
Mary.
Yeah. Man.
James, Mary. I will log you in our log and tell all merchants at Gracklestug that you are not to be trusted.
That's fair.
Now get out of here.
It's totally cool. That's fine.
Now get out of here. Go.
Look at our range first.
Hey, Greg.
You guys,
You have to make a friendship saving throw
for who?
for the insults.
That's actually what this
I
is.
failed.
Ooh, a charisma saving.
Well, I'm done.
Well, I have no friends anymore.
Helob will never look at you again.
Oh, Helob, I liked you so much, even when your character stole that. All right, so we're going to close it up. But I did want to say, you guys wake up from the Hemeth and Thoondaar had taken a shift rowing your boat, and Thoondaar has disappeared.
I'm restraining myself.
Thoondaar is gone. Hemeth says, "I don't know where he went."
Thoondaar, what?
Yeah, we were rowing together at one point, and I looked behind, and then I looked behind me, and there's nothing there.
Okay.
So we'll leave on that little cliffhanger. You don't know where Thoondaar is. You're on your way to Gracklestug. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're only doing 2 hours today, and probably going forward, but we'll get this session up on YouTube very soon. You guys should check it out there. Please subscribe to that channel as well as our Twitch channel here for updates on when we'll be doing more. We'll do some Sword Coast Legends play as well as this every Wednesday going forward. Directly after this, you'll also be able to see a video of Chris Perkins playing the wonderful RPG for your PC, Mac, or Linux machine right now, Sword Coast Legends. If you're interested, you can go ahead and check it out here using this Steam code for the standard edition here. Completely non-gratis, or no, gratis. For free. That's it. It's yours. Use that. Thank you guys so much. I am Greg Tito. I've been your Dungeon Master. You can follow me on Twitter at Greg Tito. You can follow Wizards of the Coast, WOTC_D&D on Twitter for all of our updates there. You can also like our Facebook page for all the famous things that are going on there. You guys want to plug anything for your Twitter handles?
Twitter.
We already said Hobbitses.
At Hobbitses.
I'm at Kayla_Watsy.
I'm at a madman in a box.
And I'm at Micheal Yichao. Good luck spelling Yichao.
Follow all these guys. Tell them all the wonderful things that they did wrong or wonderful this time. Thank you guys for role-playing. I actually really enjoyed the session of you guys meeting each other.
Yeah,
Molly and Merrick sitcom.
Take nothing from us.
I was just going to say the snuggling that's happening.
Ruined.
If only the Demon Lord Grass was there, it would have been perfect. But I liked it nonetheless. It was a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week.
All hell is breaking loose. We're just saying.
Bye-bye.
It's fine.
Enjoy this video.